The AI industry today presents a deeply fragmented spectacle. On one hand, startups with only a few dozen employees and some clever code are securing valuations in the billions. As long as a company name contains the letters A and I, its stock price rockets. On the other hand, rational observers are sneering, pointing to the cold remains of the metaverse and declaring this the next big scam. Both sides think the other is a fool. But today, I want to take you into a deeper, more dangerous perspective. What if they are both right? Dimension 1. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. If you think today's AI valuations are absurd, you are underestimating the mania gene of humanity when facing technological shifts. Let's go back to 1999. If someone told you then that people would buy clothes, order food, and handle all banking on a mobile device, you would have thought they were insane. Amazon was just an unprofitable online bookstore with a valuation that baffled financial experts. Smart people were certain it was a bubble. The result? Amazon grew by more than 2,000 times over the next 2 decades. Or look back to 1825, when the first steam locomotive appeared in the UK. Newspapers claimed this monster would scare cattle, stop hens from laying eggs, and that the speed would cause passengers to die of suffocation. This is the standard script for humanity facing a new species: first ridicule, then mania, and finally disillusionment. Yet each time, this seemingly foolish cycle redefines the underlying structure of the world. Dimension 2. Bubbles as infrastructural financing. I realize something counterintuitive. A bubble is often not a byproduct of a technological revolution. It is the violent financing method used to build its infrastructure. But we must distinguish between 2 types of bubbles. The first is the pure financial bubble. Think of the 1637 tulip mania. A single bulb could buy a mansion in Amsterdam. When it popped, nothing was left but withered flowers. This bubble is pure greed, with no technological progress or infrastructure built. I keep tulips on my desk to remind myself to stay cold amidst collective madness. The second is the technological infrastructure bubble. Take the 2000.com bubble. While countless companies went bust, the capital burnt didn't truly vanish. It turned into undersea fiber optics, global data centers, and the high-performance servers that laid the foundation for the Internet. The Internet didn't disappear after the crash. On the contrary, the overinvestment during the bubble laid the groundwork in one go. The tech giants we see today grew by standing on the shoulders of those bubble legacies. AI is currently in this stage. The mania is paying for an expensive entry ticket to the future's infrastructure. Dimension 3. The Death Valley. Between tech and commerce, there is a brutal reality for investors. The technological revolution is real, but that doesn't mean every company involved will survive. As Ray Dalio noted, in the early stages of any revolution, capital goes through a blind frenzy where most companies are overvalued before a massive elimination round takes place. I've spent years in elite tech communities. Every day, they discuss algorithmic optimization and architectural innovation. But I've noticed a subtle phenomenon. Whenever I ask, how do we scale and monetize this? The atmosphere changes. Eat, like a group of master chefs discussing the perfect molecular gastronomy, being asked, is anyone willing to pay to eat this? There is a death valley between great tech and profitable business. Many AI products make you exclaim the future is here the first time you use them, but will you still pay for them in the second month? That is the commercial loop problem. Dimension 4. The shovel game in a gold rush. The one making steady money is usually not the miner, but the shovel seller. But in the AI era, this is only half true. Because shovels come in 2 forms. If you are a tech founder, you are the miner. You are training models and optimizing algorithms. This could birth a giant, but most will walk away empty-handed because mining gold and selling gold are 2 entirely different skill sets. If you are a regular investor, you are better off selling shovels. The first type of shovel is hardware infrastructure, compute chips, energy and data centers. These are essentials during a bubble. No matter who finds the gold, they must pay for the tools first. The second type of shovel is application connectivity. Amidst the fog of a technical explosion, whoever can translate complex AI into simple, paid services for ordinary users will hold the most powerful commercial lever. Conclusion: bubbles are a game for the brave. AI will likely change the world, but most AI companies you see today are destined to fail before that future arrives. Bubbles are not inherently bad. They are the acceleration fees humanity pays for evolution. As observers, we must distinguish between tulip illusions and railway infrastructure. In this great frenzy, staying sober is not about staying out. It's about making sure that when the tide goes out, you are the one holding the genuine gold left on the beach. I'm Lenswide. Subscribe for more economic insights.